Following a shooting close to Drake's Toronto residence yesterday night, police cordoned it off. The victim has now been identified as a security guard that works for Drake, according to a Page 6 article. The 48-year-old's health is thought to be stable. Shots were fired around 2:10 a.m. Eastern Time near the intersection of Bayview and Lawrence Avenues, according to a tweet from Toronto police. It is thought that the suspect left the scene in a car as soon as shots were fired. When the police arrived on the scene, they found a man who had been transferred to a neighboring hospital with critical injuries. Luckily, nobody else was hurt. Drake was not hurt, and it's not known if he was home when the shooting happened. The New York Post reports that the security guard's wounds are not considered life-threatening. At first, it was thought that Drake had nothing to do with the argument that resulted in the shooting. Though the exact reason for the argument is still unknown, it appears that the rapper was singled out. Already, conjecture on social media suggests that the event has anything to do with Drake and Kendrick Lamar's ongoing feud. The most prominent hip-hop feud in recent memory is the verbal sparring between Drake and Kendrick. The situation has been likened by many to the violent conflict that occurred in the mid-1990s between Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G. Kendrick released a vicious diss song called "Not Like Us" earlier this week. Drake's house was shown in an aerial view on the song's cover. At least since last year, there has been smoldering animosity between the artists. In recent weeks, things came to a head in a significant way when both artists released several diss recordings that were aimed at one another. Kendrick's most recent song, "Not Like Us," opens with the phrase, "I see dead people," and makes menacing allusions to the ways in which Drake's previous comments have provoked controversy. It's crucial to remember that these are merely lyrics in a song, and as of right now, there's no reason to think that the shooting from last night was related to Kendrick and Drake's rivalry. The Post claims that Drake's home is the focus of the inquiry. That does not imply, however, that the rapper was the target of abuse. Nevertheless, Drake and his family are probably being extra cautious today. As more information on this unfolding tale becomes available, we'll provide it here.